Right, what we're going to cover here now is the reason why 99% of busy professional men fail when it comes to making a sustainable, lifelong change with their health and fitness. You see, what I'm going to be covering today is to give you clarity and certainty on why you've been failing, what the trip hazards have been, and where instead you need to focus your attention if you want to have those results, but keep them and enjoy the benefits that go with them as well. Okay. So what we've got with any transformation journey, we've got you at your 1.0, and we want to move forward and therefore have you at what we like to call your 2.0. Yep. And then what we've got 3 parts to this, and I'm going to label these A, B, and C. Now, for now, and we're going to bounce straight into part B. And this is what I'd like to call recomposition. And this is that surface level solution. And what we mean by surface level solution is we go looking straight away for the training plan, the diet plan, the 5-day challenge. We've got the 28-day kickstart that's going to motivate us into action, and we're going to keep doing it all the while after that, but it never seems to work. Okay, these are the surface level solutions. And what these give us, surface level results. We might lose a stone, we might lose half a stone. Whilst motivation is high, that's great. But then what happens is we get struggle. And this is distraction, lacking time, unforeseen circumstances, that kind of thing. Lack of results. And what happens is this then provides us with some pain. And then with that pain, we end up slipping, giving up. We start putting things off. We start saying that it'll happen tomorrow, or next week, or I don't have time. And what happens is we then slowly slip back to our 1.0 version. And then we get motivated after time because we feel some pain again, and we go straight back to what we were doing before, the recomposition. And we cycle through that in a vicious circle time and time again. And we waste our most valuable commodity, which is time. Yeah, what we need to do first and foremost is we need to travel along this route here to what I call reconstruction. And this is about building a frame, a foundation, a chassis. This is where we reconstruct you and your train of thought. So we work out your why. What will it bring you? What will it enable it to do? How will it make your life better? Who else will this impact? Family, friends. Maybe it'll add years to your life, that kind of thing. We get to look deeper at the root level causes. So we look at the root cause of your problems. And I call this entering the race. Now, to enter the race, what happens is you need a car. You need a vehicle to be able to enter the race. And without it, you ain't going to get far. Or even if you do have a vehicle, it's going to break down and you're going to get left behind, which is kind of what happens here. Yeah, you don't prepare yourself for entering the race. Your car isn't good enough, or you don't have one available to you. And you just end up going round in this circle, getting nowhere. And then just beating yourself up for not succeeding. What we do in the reconstruction phase is we adopt what I call my pod system, or at least the start of my pod system. And the P stands for plan or planning. Yeah, in this plan, we look at what and why. Yeah, what is it we've got to do? Why is it we need to do what it is we need to do? Why is it we're doing what we're doing? And we explain and understand and create awareness. And once you've got that deep-rooted reason why, maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your wife, maybe it's your own health, maybe it's the fact that you want to look in the mirror and be proud of yourself, maybe it's the fact that you don't want to end up like your dad, whatever it is, then we understand what it takes to get to where we want to get to this version 2.0 and be that person. Then we can start to map out. So we look at the food and the training, and this takes us very quickly to the recomposition. It's important. This is the scientific stuff. This is the calorie deficit. This is the progressive overload of the training. So as you get better, we can progress and move you on. But unless it's planned out and mapped out first, then all you're going to do is keep going round in this circle, like I said before. So once we've planned it all out, what we need to do then is organize. Because let's be fair, you're a busy guy. So how is it going to happen? And when? So if you just say, look, I need to train 3 times this week, and you don't map it out, then things are going to start to go wrong. If you don't have a system to be time efficient so you can get in the gym and out again, or have your food and get it eaten while still attending the meetings that you need to attend and answer emails that you need to answer and speak to people and do calls or whatever it is, then it's all going to fall by the wayside. So as part of the organized phase, what we do is we look at structure. Yeah, we need to add structure into the day, into the week, into the month. Within the structure, we then add systems. That's just one of the guys there saying that he's done something. Yeah, we look at and we see what are the systems? How do we make things more efficient? More importantly, when things go wrong, what system do we have to get us back on track and overcome the problem? Because a lot of the time when people struggle and fail, they just give up because they don't have a system with how to deal with it. And then we measure against a set of standards personal to you so that you know whether you're winning or not. It's measurable. Yeah, what should we be hitting? Targets, deadlines, it's all there. So this is how we organize everything. And then once things are organized, so we've planned it, yeah, we've got it planned, we know what we're doing, we know why we're doing it, we've mapped it out. We then look at organizing it into a structure, into a system or a set of systems with clearly defined standards. So it's laid out, it's easy. All you have to do is get up and deliver, which just happens to be part number 3, is the delivery phase. Getting up every day, ticking the boxes and doing what you said you would do. Nice and simple. And then it's looking at obstacles, when things start to go wrong, forecasting what the problems are going to be, dealing with unforeseen circumstances. And then it's about testing, reviewing, adjustments. Because as you get better, so we've moved from A to B, and we're now adopting this training plan. We've got a pod system with which to deliver the training plan, the diet, the calorie deficit, the scientific basics, which are going to get you to your 2.0. And we end up, as a result, moving beyond recomp into what I like to call C is revitalize. And this is the experience. Yeah, this is the important bit, because this is the bit where you go, do you know what? I can do this. I'm feeling full of energy. I've got focus. I've got drive. I'm running around with the kids. I'm taking the wife out. We've got date night. We've got all these things. Yeah, because you've been able to execute and deliver on what you said you were going to do. Yeah, you've hit obstacles and you've been able to overcome them. And then as you've gone along, you've gone, well, I'm getting better. So I'm going to test myself. I'm going to measure and review against my tests. And then I'm going to make micro adjustments with which to continue moving forwards. And that energy, focus, drive builds momentum. And this is what's required for you to become this individual, this 2.0 version of yourself. With a pod system, you are then able to sustain this. Now, you've got to know that sustainable results aren't just gifted to you. There is no magic pill. You've got to understand that it's how we change our mind, change your life set, create a new lifestyle by going through the reconstruction, the recomposition, and the revitalization, using a pod system where you plan what it is you need to do, you organize how it is you're going to do it, when it is you're going to do it, and then you deliver on those promises that you set yourself. And this is the key here, enabling you to live a lifestyle if you follow that process, because it is just a process. And if you can do that, then you will be the 1% who succeeds. And this is the reason why 99% of busy professionals fail, because they don't have this stuff in place. They are a professional at work, but they don't treat themselves as a professional in their own personal life. And my point to you is to make it personal, because without you, there is nothing else. You've got to be the leader of your own life. So make it personal. Then you will see great results, and you'll tap into the root causes of why it is you need to do what you need to do in order to get the results you say you want. Shifting your perspective to the bigger picture in how we get sustainable results for the rest of your life. And it is literally a case of adding years to your life, but more importantly, adding life to those years so you can enjoy it as you go, rather than working your fingers to the bone, retiring, and then just being knackered and beaten up and broken and worn out when you finally do get to retire. If you've got any comments, if you've got any questions, then feel free to get in touch. You can comment below, personal messages, email, at the email that's listed below, and be more than happy to explain this in further detail or have a chat on how we can work with each other. Okay? Cheers now. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye-bye.